Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is January 24th, 2022. So, here goes the mainstream media once again attacking the truth community. I know you guys probably heard of Lashawn McNeil. This is the person who they say killed police officer Jason Rivera, on Friday. They're saying that Jason Rivera and another officer, Wilbert Mora, they responded to a domestic issue, and when they got to the home, Lashawn McNeil ambushed the officers and killed one and critically injured the other one. Now, this is what the Post posted on the 22nd, a day after the incident. Notice the time that this article was issued at 1:44, right? Jesuit orders 1:44. But I want to read this article so you guys can see how these people constantly take attacks at the truth community. Look at this. Alleged cop killer Lashawn McNeil was anti-government conspiracy theorist, according to sources. The man accused of killing one NYPD officer and critically wounding another blamed his mother for being blind in one eye and raged with her over wild anti-government conspiracy theories before she called police for help. Law enforcement sources told the Post Saturday. Lashawn McNeil, 47 years old, special number, became more entrenched in the conspiracies, even believing he was God and no one could tell him what to do. After moving to New York City in November to help care for a disabled brother, sources said, he also frequently clashed with his mother, Shirley, sources, over issues as mundane as lost house keys for their Harlem apartment, a neighbor said. When the mom called 911 on Friday night, she told the operator her son has problems, sources said. Shortly after 3 officers arrived, McNeil allegedly ambushed them when they tried to enter a back bedroom, shooting dead rookie cop Jason Rivera, who was 22, and critically wounded officer Wilbert Mora, 27, with a stolen Glock 45 pistol equipped with a high-capacity ammunition magazine. So this guy was a conspiracy theorist, and because his mother didn't want to believe him, she decided to call the police. And when the police came, Lashawn McNeil supposedly attacked the officers and killed one of them, right? Okay, so there's a couple of things, right? You see how when they put these quotes under the phrase has problems, right? This is supposedly what his mother told the operator when she called 911. Now, the reason that they're putting the quotes behind is not because that's what his mother said, but it's because of the gematria behind that phrase, has problems. Notice, and the guy's 47 years old, this alleged cop killer, right? Who, by the way, died today on the 24th, on day with 47 numerology. They just pronounced him dead. They said that on the day of the incident, Lashawn McNeil was shot in the head by another officer whose name equals 121, like the date that it happened. But they're saying that today, 3 days after the incident, he passed away at the age of 47 on the day with 47 numerology, the cop killer. But notice 47 is a special number. This number gets used a lot, especially when it comes to these type of rituals that involves government officials like the cops. Authority in Gematria equals 47. The term cop killer, which is what they put in the headline, that's what they're referring him as. Alleged cop killer. Cop killer has that Gematria of 47. And also what his mom told the 911 operator, has problems. All 47. And by the way, the guy's 47 years old, died on the day with 47 numerology. And they're blaming this stuff on conspiracy theories, right? They're calling him anti-government. You know what's the gematria of anti-government? It's the same thing as the Jesuit order. This is why the Post decided to put out this article at 1:44. The guy was supposed to be anti-government. Oh my gosh. We're going to talk more about 144 in a second, but And we're going to talk about that article more as well. But these are the two officers that he's supposed to be murdered. Well, he murdered Jason, and the other one is still fighting for his life, according to the Post. So again, this happened on 121 on Friday night, and the officer on the right was the one murdered. Friday, January 21st, that was the day with 44 and 64 numerology. We always talk about those numbers because there's always suspicious stories in the headlines with somebody dead or, some suspicious shooting. Always. It's the same thing. Every month, dates with 44 and 64 numerology. It never fails. And this time is an officer. And notice officer is 44. He died on the date with 44 numerology. Shooting is 44 as well. And the guy's surname, Rivera, is also 44. This is the alleged cop killer. You guys notice his one-eye symbolism? I mean, this stuff is so obvious to those of us who are awake. What I find most disturbing about this article that the Post put out is how they want to attack the truth community, right? Saying that this guy is anti-government. So I guess if you're anti-government and you're a conspiracy theorist, that means you're a cop killer? I mean, I don't consider myself anti-government. I consider myself anti-corruption. And our government is definitely corrupt. And I also don't consider myself a conspiracy theorist because everything that I talk about can be verified. So I am a truth speaker. There's no, this stuff, a lot of you call it conspiracy theory, but I don't call it that. I don't even like using that term. What I put out is truth. Facts that everybody can verify. That's what I put out. I don't talk about aliens. I don't talk about, I don't talk about any conspiracy theories. I don't talk about flat earth or anything that can't be proven. I don't talk about anything like that in my channel. And these people are very, very, very scared of us. They're scared of the truth community. Well, at least the people in the Gematria community, because I don't want to talk for everybody in the truth community. The people in the Gematria community, these people are obviously scared of us. Because, look, they have to attack us with stories like this. Saying that, anti-government conspiracy theorists are cop killers. This guy, he had wild conspiracy theories, ended up killing a cop. This is what these people are dangerous. Eventually, what this is going to do, the people who speak out against corruption, against our government, they're going to penalize us. They're going to say that we are a threat, that we are dangerous to society because of people like Lashawn. I forgot this guy's name already. Lashawn McNeil. That's what all this stuff is about. And then the one-eye symbolism confirms it. This guy here on the right, his surname Mora has the 47 Gematria as well. Right? He was shot down by a 47-year-old cop killer. This is the cop they said shot the McNeil, right? The guy named is Summit Sulin. Something like that. You guys notice his name is 121 and 67, just like blood sacrifice. This took place on 121 on January 21st. They're calling this cop the hero of the day because he took down the cop killer. But notice this, right? So going back to that article, they even posted it, like his social media, because this stuff is just so orchestrated. Look at this. They're saying that on December 6, 2014, Lashawn McNeil posted this music video by Uncle Murda and Mano called Hands Up. And in this music video, you can see the rapper Mano and Uncle Murda pointing a gun at a cop. And then he ends up killing a cop. I mean, all this stuff is just predictive programming. Even if, I'm not sure he did post it. I don't follow Lashawn McNeil on Facebook. But all this stuff is predictive programming. If Lashawn McNeil did post this in 2014, he knew that in 2022, this ritual was going to take place. I want to show you guys something about McNeil, right? McNeil is the main person in this record. Hands Up. Hands Up is also 106, like Black. The name McNeil is also 106, like Black Lives Matter. But from McNeil's birthday, the rapper McNeil was born on August 30th, right? From August 30th to the day that this incident took place, it was 144 days. Just like how the Post released the article on at 1:44 p.m. And then today is 147 days after McNeil's birthday. And I think Policeman is 147. Let me just make sure. I know Conspiracy is 147, but I think Policeman. What's going on? There's another 147. I'm just not sure. Well, Policeman is 47, by the way. But we'll talk about 147 in a second, right? It happened 144 days after McNeil's birthday, right? Jesuit order is 144. When you write out 44 as a word, it equals 144. Right? The cop killed on a 44 date in numerology. Officer 44. 147. I want to make sure. I forgot what the 147. The 147 connects to the government. I'm not sure if it's government that equals 147. Let me just see. Funny because today he died. He died 147 days after the guy. It'll come to me. Well, Freemason is 147, like conspiracy. The 147, it'll come to me. If it does, if somebody remind me in the comment section what the 147 is, how it connects to this story. But the big number is the 144 because he died 144 days after McNeil's birthday. He supposedly posted this video by McNeil back in December 16 of McNeil pointing a gun at a police officer. They also posted this, right? He says, stop eating McDonald's. You're eating human children, mainly people of color. Blood sacrifice for McDonald's DVD featuring Zionist Rabbi Ab Finkelstein and James Wickstorm. This is what they want. They want people to think that the stuff that we put out is the same as this. Have you guys ever heard me talk about to not eat McDonald's? I mean, I don't care what you guys eat. Eat whatever you want. How am I going to make a video saying that if you eat McDonald's, you're eating people of color? How can I say that? Like, where's the evidence? How can anybody put out a video confirming that? Have you seen people of color being cooked and being served in McDonald's? Like, you see, they want people to think that the stuff that we put out is the same as this. You see, this is bullshit. The stuff that we put out is not bullshit. They want it to be the same, though. They want everybody to think that we are all under one basket. No. The Gematria community is very different than whoever's putting this stuff out. A blood sacrifice for McDonald's. Like, what the fuck? What the hell is that? That's what they want, though. They want people to think that, people who put out Gematria videos are potential cop killers. Look at this. Learn the law. This is why. Man destroys cops and CPS agent. Unbelievable. But to bring it home, the 47s, right? So the guy's 47. He dies on a day with 47 numerology. Cop killer is 47. Authority is 47. The term domestic is also 47. They're saying that the reason the cops went to his home, it was because of his mom. And that's considered a domestic case, right? Cop is 47. Government, policeman, all 47. Remember the Freemason compass, it's set at 47 degrees, mainly because foundation is 47, right? The compass used to write out our reality They use that to control us. Right? Think about what a compass is. A compass is, it pretty much maps out. It, like if you're trying to create a blueprint, you use the compass to create your lines and stuff like that. It's the way they control. They create order and control. Right. So foundation is 47. The compass is set at 47 degrees. Authority, cop killer, domestic, 47-year-old, dead on a 47 numerology. We talk about 47 a lot. My cousin, who passed away in 2017, who was also a police officer, they said that he committed suicide, right? He died 211 days after his birthday. So he's supposedly he committed suicide on February 23rd, 2017. That was 211 days after his birthday. And 211 is the 47th prime number. Again, the 47, they use that number a lot, especially with cops. They like to sacrifice cops. Now, the question is this, because I often make videos saying that this stuff is fake. My cousin is really dead. So it's possible that Jason Rivera is also really dead. But if you're watching this video and you're somehow connected to Jason Rivera or Wilbert, this is what I want you to learn from this video. If Jason Rivera was actually murdered, if he was really killed on January 21st, it wasn't because he was a victim of this guy. He was actually a victim of the Jesuit order. This stuff was planned, and he was chosen for this ritual. He had the fitting name. His name equals 44 to match the date and his occupation. Same thing with my cousin. Right? My cousin had the perfect name for the ritual. His name was Galileo Garcia. He gets killed on February 23rd. The day leaving 311 day of the year, and 311 is the 64th prime. The guy name is 64. Like how this cop, Jason Rivera, gets killed on a 64-day numerology. You see, they use the same numbers for all of these rituals. This happened in 2017, the death of Galileo Garcia. You see, the difference between Galileo and Jason is that, they say that Galileo actually committed suicide. I think, isn't suicide 47 as well? Yeah, it is. Suicide is also 119, like the reflection of 911, right? This is what I mean. They use all the same numbers, right? Suicide is 47. Domestic is 47. The cause of these officers' deaths. One died supposedly from suicide. The other one died because he was responding to a domestic issue. But yeah, so my cousin died on a date leaving 311 days in the year, the 64th prime. And notice his name, Galileo, his surname, his first name, has a matching gematria with suicide and murder. He dies 211 days after his birthday, the 47th prime. Yeah, so that's why my cousin was chosen in 2017. Now, I don't know why this person was chosen. Probably because, his surname has the 47 connection as well. But this person was chosen to die. This person was not, killed. So he got lucky. He might die. They're saying that he's in critical condition. They're saying that he's fighting for his life. And you know what, that phrase, fighting for his life, look at this. This is what they love to use in the headlines. This officer is fighting for his life. Yeah, because he equals 187, the police code for murder. A number that connects back to the Jesuits. All you got to do is read these articles, and they pretty much tell you everything in the articles. Everything that you need to know. Like how our friend McNeil supposedly has problems. He has problems. He's anti-government, you see, fighting for his life. And the mayor, Eric Adams. was actually born on 9/1. 9/1 This story broke on the next day, on January 22nd, on his 144th day of his age. On the mayor's 144th day of his age. We just had a big ritual in the Bronx involving the mayor, where supposed to be 19 people were they died in a fire in a 19-story building, right? And then, and the ladder 56, which is located on 187th Street in the Bronx, they were at the scene. On that day, 19 people supposed to be died in a 19-story building that a fire broke, right? If you notice the mayor's birthday, can also be written 1-9 like 19. The other date that's written like this is January 9th, and that's the day that the fire took place. So think about a fire taking place on 1-9 involving 19 people, and the building being 19 stories tall. This is how these rituals are conducted every single day. They do it by the numbers, and it's just unfortunate that so many people become victims of it, because a lot of these people who joined the police department have no idea what's really going on. This is why our friend McNeil is missing one eye. I don't even know if this is a real person. It's possible that he's not even a real person. But this is all symbolism. Learn about the one eye symbolism. They use it a lot. Just want to close it out by showing you the gematria of his name, Lashawn. Lashawn has some interesting numbers. You see his name equals 78, 111, and 39, just like New York. So this took place in New York City. So he had the perfect name for New York ritual. As for his surname, McNeil, his name is also 56. Wow. His name is 106 and 34, like Black Lives Matter, or conspiracy theories. And his name is also 29, like Black. The Jesuit order strikes again. And they continue to take shots at those conspiracy theorists. Because we are potential cop killers, according to the writer Joe Marino. So I'll leave it there. Rest in peace to whoever died. Not sure if it was Jason. It's possible it was him, but rest in peace to him if he did die. Jason Rivera. Rest in peace to Lashawn McNeil. Not sure he died, but if he did, rest in peace to Lashawn. He's supposed to be passed away today. Rest in peace to Wilbert if he dies. Not sure he will, but if he does, rest in peace to you, brother. And again, I don't know if these people are dying. I know my cousin died. So if my cousin died, it's possible these people are also dying. So there you go. So I look at the chat before. Yeah, 147. I know that's a big. I think president is 147. That's a big government number. No, president is 47. Yeah, the 147. It rings a bell. Yeah, there is 147 windows on the White House. You're absolutely right. But there was something with that 147 that I'm not. It's just slipped my mind right now. Somebody asked, "What's up with his eye?" Well, it's the one eye symbolism. That's what that is. No problem. This also reminds me of what was this guy, Larry Davis? This is a similar story. Larry Davis, supposed drug dealer from the Bronx who killed a couple of police officers. I've never really looked into his story. I should though. I'll do it now. Matter of fact, I'm not doing much right now. He died on February 20th, 2008. And Born May 28th. See if I see any Jesuit connection with Larry Davis. Guys, look up Larry Davis' story. It's like a straight out of a movie, really. Let me see. He died 38 weeks after his birthday. Um, Larry Davis, 48, like Illuminati. His name was Adam Abdul Hakim, but he went by Larry Davis. Another supposed cop killer. His name is 102. November 19th, 1986. That was the day that it was supposed. That's the day of the shooting, I think it was. On 11/19/1986. I had a date even 42 days in a year. Hmm. So that was a day with 54 numerology. Jesuit orders 54. Larry Davis. I'll probably do a blog post on Larry Davis. But let me just show you guys what he did on 1986. So Larry Davis, who gained notoriety after wounding 6 New York police officers in a 1986 shootout, prompting a huge manhunt, has been stabbed to death in prison. Wow, he died. According to U.S. officials. So he got killed in prison. David was fatally wounded yesterday at about 7:30 p.m. local time during a recreation break at Lashawn jail, 80 miles north of New York City, according to a spokesperson from the New York State Prisons Department. He was stabbed to death at the age of 41. He was doing 25 years of life. A 17-day manhunt. Yeah, I'll do a blog post on Larry Davis. Larry Davis, very popular name. Just crazy what they do to black people though. They label them as cop killers, and it's always the same thing. On a day leaving 42 days in a year, he kills all these. He wounds 6 police officers. Yeah, U.S. president is 147. Yep. Yeah, that's what it is. It's not president. It's U.S. president. Thank you, Chikozy. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, James White. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. So, look out. I probably should I do a video on Larry Davis? Yeah, I'll do a video on Larry Davis because I'm not doing much until later on tonight. So I'll probably be back in an hour. I want to revisit this story. This is another cop killer that they claim injured 6 officers. I think he killed one of them as well. They're saying he was stabbed to death on February 20th. Adam Abdul Hakim. He was on the run for 17 days. Yeah, so I'll leave it there. I'll be back a little later on.